Okay, so I'll just clean up those construction lines that I left behind there. There and one there. I'm going to open up my components dialog box again. This time I'm looking for some windows. And there's quite a few Australian manufacturers also with their windows ported for SketchUp. I know that the Vantage series, so I might just type in Vantage Windows. Vantage window in the little search tool, and then click on the little magnifying glass to search for Vantage Windows. This is connecting to the internet and finding anything that matches that search criteria, and we've got a whole series of Vantage by AWS Australia. So I might just pick up a set of louvers if I can find something here. Looks like there's another page, so I think this is the page buttons to add to another page, and there we go, the last one on the second page is some louvers. So I might just, well, before I do, I'm going to open up my layer dialog box and turn off the site layer because things are getting in the road a little bit at the moment. Just move my timer another way a bit. Okay, so I've just turned off the site layer. It's just going to make life a little bit easier here. And I'll just go and click on the louver icon. Don't click on over through here because I think that'll open up a web page with information about the window there. This one here will load it into the drawing. And I'll just drop that somewhere out in space so I can work with that and close the components dialog box. Now, if you've already, before we said under window preferences, under extensions, I got you to make sure your dynamic components toolbox tools were selected, so we need that on. We've done that already before, because one of the things that you can do with these the certain components that you might bring in, and these Vantage windows normally operate like this, is that you can select it, right click, and under the dynamic components fly out through there you can have a look at the component options. And under component options here, you can see that the options, the things that you can change would be the width and the height. So I might leave my window width as being, I might make them 600 wide, just for this particular example. I'm going to let you populate this yourselves, and a height of 2100 would take it right down to the floor, so you might even leave it at that. I'll just apply that, so close the dialog box. So we've got a 600mm by 2100 louver here, and it's facing the wrong way for what I want to do at the moment. Just as an example, I wanted to show you what you have to do to your model now to start populating windows through here. So if I wanted to put some louvers like that just at the back edge, just as an example here, and you can then decide where you want your windows to be. I'll do a 2100 high joinery line. I'll bring it back 600 off the corner. We size the window to be 600 wide, and then I'll just I am in the wall layer, so I'll trace out my shape. I just need to cut an opening in the wall is all I'm doing, simply the size of the window. Then I'll actually just delete that surface and delete the construction lines. Okay, so I've just got that opening in the wall now, so I can pick up this unit here now, and I can then move it. I'll probably initially move it from the outside face of the frame to that corner through there, and then while it's still selected, I might then give it another move of about 25mm in the red axis direction. So I come in red axis, type 25, and that'll just pop that frame out. If I deselect it, I'll just have an extension of 25mm on that frame sitting up past the wall there. So that would be the process that you'd go through to start populating your plan. Now your task will be here to go back and have a look at the sketch plan and start making some decisions about where you might want certain windows, and then using the components dialog box to go and search for the type of window you'd like to use, and then you can just start populating your drawing. So I'll stop the video at this point and you can have a go at that.